189 backtesting until I'm profitable and channeling my journey on YouTube. So without delay, let's get started. Right, so we're going to be doing this inversion fair value gap model. Let's trade this one. So already, as you can see, we've started on a new day, and there is a good daily gap here that I think could hold. So I'll probably target the previous daily highs. So like this was the previous day high, but there was also a 4-hour gap here that we can't ignore. So if it holds, then we'll probably be going lower. But I'd like to see the daily of just the hold. So if it, and that means it will go here, but I don't think it will go all the way here, because you can see Asia lows have been run and then price rallied higher. So I'd like to see continuation to the upside. I have another level buy side there as well, and now we're in a 15-minute gap and you have some low here created at 9. Now let's just wait for the open and then we see if we can take a trade right at, oh Jesus, right at the open market drops. Alright, so I think this thing here could hold. Let's just sit and wait. And then right here we get the inversion. Well, it's at 9:32, but I don't like taking entries at that time. That's the problem. But here I think we can get a 1-to-1 out of it. Just milk a 1-to-1 or 1-to-2. Let's see. From here all the way here, this is way too big. Except if I would get something like this. 56 times 2. 100,112 as 4. I'd like to buy 4 of them, but then the problem is this time is really volatile. I'd rather wait. SMT there. Nah, invalid, bro. That SMT is not something I'd like to trade in. Like, I can remember these days, like, because it was 26th September, I took a trade somewhere around here buying and I closed there. And for today I saw this SMT and I recognized that these weren't the best market conditions, remembering that we were in a 4-hour gap that could potentially hold. And now that the gap has held, we can poise ourselves, look for some, shorts entry probably. And I think here they could play out, considering we have the SMT, we're in a POI, and there's already been a sweep. So market could also potentially head to this low here. Here or here. If you can see, it ends up dropping. I want to check the 15-minute. This high here has been run. Sorry, this low here and Asia lows, they all have been run. I still think we could probably be bullish and about to head higher into some sort of gap. And right here is where I'd like to place some buys into the next 15-minute gap, which is probably here. And this will be like 1 to what? The inversions here. Enter here, considering the best entry will be there. Let's just sit and wait. boom, take profit right there, and absolutely reverses after hitting take profit. And you can see that we're still bullish. Could probably head to the all-time highs. I'd like to see that. So very beautiful 4-hour gaps. There's another one here as well. But you can see that the 1 hour is already in a gap, so chances are we could start going higher without any further retracements. Now the 15 minutes not in a gap, but the 1 hour is, and this low here has been run. So we're gonna just reverse or not. So there is no manipulation of a low created right after there. That's why I'm kind of waiting. Dome, market goes higher, so probable entry would happen here. But now let's just sit and wait 5 minutes. Now look at this SMT that's here. Most insane. Now we ran a low here. We're in a 15-minute gap. I believe we're bullish. And we've created some sort of inversion here. This around 16. So we can do 16, that's 32. 500 over 32. That's 16. So we can buy it towards here. But then the thing is, we have an inversion. An SMT, big one here. So is this gonna hold? Really don't think so. But I'd like to trade it and see. There's no SMT. The SMT is on the high, so I'm not gonna trade here. I'm just gonna let it go. So it does ended up not taking out this high, but it was really close. So I think strategy is there to show you how to enter a trade, and all you gotta learn is how to know where your bias is, because as of now, what I can see is that there is this 4-hour gap that's holding, so you could now probably head where? Higher. I'd like to see higher prices play out. And we also have a liquidity sweep here, liquidity run, so more bullish confluences forming up. And good things is that we still have Asia highs here intact and another 1 hour high here, so everything is aligning up really perfectly. Now the 15 has some low resistance liquidity here. It probably could get run at the New York equity market open, so let's just wait and see. And you can see the low resistance liquidity obviously gets run obviously to the brim, and the 4 hour, I believe it's still gonna hold. So I'm just waiting for now an inversion. It's my last confluence to take any trade. So 2 minutes it's an inversion, 1 minute it's an inversion as well. I'd like now to buy it and target this high, and this is relatively equal highs. The Asia highs are my end target. Now we've got this inversion here, so let's put it at the first candle here. probably make a 2 hour here if this works out. Now that's 36 times 2, so that's 500 over 52, giving me 9. I'm gonna buy 9, it's like close to 10, sorry, close to 1 mini, 1 full mini. Now let's just sit and wait and get kicked back after taking the trade. Bro, this was close call, bro. Close call. I still believe we're bullish. I would like to buy it here again. You know, we still got the SMT holding. Another inversion. We're gonna go higher. I believe so, at least. Let me wait for 10 though. Let's see. Bro, what kind of PA is this? No, then there is another SMT there. Indirectly shoots to the direction that I was thinking. Bro, why? Why? Tell me why? Why would you do this to me? Right, so the daily yesterday left behind this candle, and this one here is also looking okay, so I'm still looking for higher prices, except if the low time firms prove me otherwise. By the looks of it, look at how this candle's closed perfectly in this gap, so I believe this gap is still holding, and by the moment it closes it could embrace this thing and it will probably head to this high or the next hourly high. I mean, there are many targets, and also have Asia highs. Actually should mark Asia highs instead, and we've inversed the 1 hour, so let's see if any PA could hold us. 15-minute gap here is holding, and have the lowest hanging fruit here. Actually it's minor buy side. I'm not gonna target that because if it's gonna get taken out market open, which it doesn't. Oh, it does at like 31. After running this low here, absolutely bursts to the upside. Bro, what would I do in this PA? Now we retrace lower to run this low and create an inversion. Still I'm bullish, but now almost all of my targets have been hit except for the daily high. Undo this. Asia highs have been killed. So now the next target will be the next potential high for me. And looking here, like the 5-minute traced into a gap slightly again, and I think it could probably go higher after this small sweep, so I can probably long it here. Now I could aim for 1 to 2 or target the high there. Let's see on the 15-minute. Well, the 15-minute has a gap here, so this gap will also cause some problems. Gotta be aware of it. This one here. Over 30, that's 16. We're gonna buy 16 of them. still run this low there, then you create another inversion. Yeah, you can see this 1 minute inversion here actually is holding. I like now to target the highs here. Why do I like to wait for the 2 minute when I know it provides a worse win rate? 27 times 2. You can long it now with 6 here. Oh, bro, come on, just hit the profit target already. You've already embraced a 5 minute gap, that's enough. So it looks like I longed it early, but I mean this one here was worth it. I believe probably could hit all-time highs, and in a few it probably will. Man, look at how aggressive this is. Still, we're at all-time highs, obviously. Still, I'm bullish. Could have maximized profits this day, didn't. Just what's mine on the plate, and it looks like it will continue going higher. Let's check the 4H. Still bullish. No obvious targets, so we're probably gonna base off of the standard deviations, which are also wrecked because we're so far with them. I'm gonna wait for a retracement of 15 minutes. That will be the only way I enter a trade for retracement. Alright, now get one. Retrace into this 1 hour gap. Now we're gonna go high. How's the yes? Yes is also lower. Not close to this gap as well. Yo, NQ's melting, bro. What in the world was happening here? Now we're pretty close to the Asia lows. I could take like a 5 minute possible high. Is about to close. I think we could probably trace into a 5 minute gap. That's why I want to take temporary longs towards these areas, probably like a 1-to-1 or something like that. Bro, this was so close. Get cooked and hits take profit and then starts to drop. So this is not the best rate that I could take. Let's see if the bearishness holds. After running a couple highs here, starts showing some signs of dropping, which I'd like to see honestly. And then we embrace a gap here. Have a couple of SMTs SMT here, SMT here, SMT here. It's a 15-minute gap. It's a 5-minute gap. So why not short it to the downside? You know, towards here, here, or here. Something like this. Or here. Yeah, we're cooked here. Right, we're dripping quite good. ES is so far close to TP. Oh, come on, bro, just hit it. Finally. Alright, now this was a close call. Like, it was ticks away from TP. Bro, it's insane. Ends up hitting it though, which is fine, in my opinion. Alright, boys. This looks like yesterday ended up flipping bullish. So 6. Crazy. Flip bullish. Started going higher for the rest of the day. Now, I'm not sure what the price of this day is, but we're in a 4-hour gap, so I have the guts telling me that we could probably go higher. Asia lows have been cooked here, 1-hour gap. So will it hold to the all-time high? Probably all this 1-hour high. So I've got my targets. I've got some sell side hanging here, and this is also another sell side. So I'd like to see probably this low get run, then we'll reverse higher. Now let me just wait for the open, which is possible that it could just like open and rip higher, and it just did. Is it gonna go lower? Is it gonna go any lower? Is it? Yikes. Is it gonna go any lower? Is it? Yay, it does. It runs this low here. Ooh, beautiful. Open at 10. We're gonna flip. Come on, bro. Doesn't flip as bullish, and the 4H is absolutely cooked. We've inversed. Now it could probably be heading for the next low. So nasty of you, thank you. Alright, let's see, do we got any kind of retracement for me to short this thing from? Alright, no inversion, no nothing. Oh well, this, how big is this gap here though? How big is this thing from this here to here? That's 2. Am I gonna short this? It's not in the 15-minute gap though. There is a crazy inversion here as well. Sorry, SMT here. Not a very ideal day to trade. Now the high here gets run. Right now we've hit a 15-minute gap. This is now okay. I can short it from here. I can't ignore the fact that we have this here and an SMT at the highs. It's probably now gonna consolidate, but I think longs could now play out. So is it longs? Is it souls? Let's check the 1H. 1H is absolutely insane. Ran the low. This thing here is holding. 5 minutes in a gap with a huge SMT. ES is at all-time highs, while NQ is fumbling around. I'd really like to short it. a short circuit. It's consolidating. I could frame it from both ends, so nothing. Okay, yesterday was bearish retracement into what is this thing here? It's a retracement into a daily gap. Now we have a beautiful SMT there. We're probably, yeah, we're reaching at all-time high, so the craziest time to trade. Now there's this gap here, 1 hour gap. It's so far, but it's the only close 1 hour thing that could hold. Now I've also got some 15 things here, so they're gonna hold. I don't know, let's just wait for the open. That's when I can frame something. Now we're trying to inverse this thing here. We haven't run any low technically here. Okay, now we've run it. I'd like to see it go higher. And now the 15 is still there. It inverses all of these, but we're now in a 1 hour gap, which I was waiting for. I'd like to see us inverse. Now we've inversed 1 minute. I'd like to long it now to here. Something like this. Or this thing here. I'd like to see that here get tapped into. This one here. Give me 2R. So let's see, will this 2R hit? That's 34 times 2. 168, that's 7. Now let's just sit and see if this, oh come on bro, gets stopped out right away. And after getting stopped out, market consolidates. And then the hourly low gets run once more. Chances are this 15-minute gap screwed us over, but it's not a 15-minute gap actually. It actually is this gap here. Okay. I'd like to long it here. Let's see if it goes. I'm not gonna trade this obviously because it's the trade of the day. It's already late in the day, like it's not gonna have enough volatility. Asia lows are here. Marking out draws on liquidity. We have an SMT here. Right, we've got some 15-minute low there. Bro, this gap here is insane. Like, look at these wicks that have been forming, and you expect this PA to be the best. No, it won't. most choppy PA I've ever seen. Now we've got this buy side here, but I would honestly like to see this gap here hold. To see go to these lows and these ones here. And it's a 1 hour thing here. I'd like to see it drop, honestly. I would like to. Now, right at the open, we run these highs here. We're going to reverse and go lower. No, we don't. Typical MQ. SMT inversion. Time to go lower. I think this day could be about to fool us. And look at how this 1 hour closes. Very crazy inversion. SMT. This here could give you a potential entry. And looking how the 1 hour closed with this good inversion here, I think it's probably gonna head for this high here. And then we're gonna get any entry. I'd like to see it go towards this high though. Look at this SMT there. I'd still like to long it after this SMT here. All I gotta do is just sit and wait. Now looking at how we have this SMT, bro, I'm gonna take this break even and go away. Okay, take profit. Funny enough, so that means the day on the day I will be up around $400, around $400. Now we have next high prices in a 4-hour gap. Also have more suicide targets. This is a 4-hour gap. This is a London low. Alright, so now we're gonna go higher. No, this law here has been run. We're gonna inverse, right? We don't. Now we've got an SMT at this high, which is crazy, insane. So now let's see. We've hit the 4-hour thing here, this gap here. So now we would like to see an expansion higher, probably to, you've got these relatively equal highs here. So I'd like to take it that high. Craziest, crazy. Look how it retraces higher just to come and stop me out. Okay, honestly, I think this PA is bearish. Even though I'm trying to long it, could probably be bearish. Now with 10, it's 10, and we've impressed the 1-hour gap and the 4-hour gap. Are we gonna hit the lower? I don't really know. Not really sure. I don't know what price is gonna do next. We check the daily. Candle is looking bearish. The next 4-hour low will be here and here. Alright. So is it gonna go lower? That will depend on the 5 or the 50 minute. Is if it retraces into a gap, then I could probably find some targets lower. Okay, now here you see the 15-minute creating this. So is this thing gonna hold? We've still got some lows to take out. We're in a 4-hour gap. I'm not gonna sell this even though it looks so attracting. You can see it would end up being a stop loss. So it looks like the day ends up bearish. Now we'd like to see move higher now. Looks like we could go higher this day. And see how good this gap here held. We ended up driving to this low here as I was thinking. Let me check the 1 hour. When do we do that exact thing to this lows here? Alright, we were in a 1 hour gap. We've got some Asia highs here. I would like to long this. I would like to long this. I would like to long. Come on. Market heads higher right at the open. Giving us no manipulation here. No manipulation lower. Oh, that's interesting. Still, I'm bullish though. This was the day where the market dropped like insane. Dropped like 1,020 points. Q, you've disappointed me hundreds and hundreds of times. Now let me check the 4H. I think we could hold here. I could start rejecting to this end dog. Got some highs here though, and we've got a good run on liquidity. We are in a 4-hour gap, so if price task goes higher, there's justification. There's justification. 15-minute gap burst. Alright, let's just wait and see what happens at the open. That's what I'm interested in. Come on, chica. Okay, so now here the sweep, SMT, 4-hour gap. 4-hour gap actually is here. And I think this thing here is probably gonna hold. Right. Whoa. It's scary though. Been trying a long in a 2-minute gap. You gotta be suicidal, I can say. Like to long it's something like this. Be like a 37 times 2. That's 500 over 74. Giving us 6. And now we'll be looking for this high now. Hey, bro, this was close call. Seriously, that was a close call. And then the take profit gets hit. I think probably gonna head for the all-time highs now. Okay, so we're rejecting here. I probably think we could head lower, and they hit the end dog. Actually, it's the new week open gap here, and it could hold. Then we could go higher. So something like this. Something like this here. Now we run lower. We're not close to the end dog yet. I'm gonna check the 1H. We're pretty close. ES is also pretty close. And ES runs. Okay, so now we get the sweep. ES is in the end dog. Some relatively go highs there. Then we can long it like this. Target the relatively go highs. Now my stop around here, and that's 5. let's just sit and wait. And 3 and 2 and boom, take profit gets hit 3.4R. So very good expansion to the upside. And is it gonna hit the 4-hour high? I think so. You can also hold it to the 1-hour high. And I think now it's gonna head here. We have an inversion. It's gonna head here. We have a sweep. SMT 115. Still I'm bullish, so I can enter off of this confluence, target the 4-hour high, and my stop there. 37 times 2. That's 74. We're gonna go 74. That's 6, so we can buy 6 more. Yeah, right there. Get filled. Okay. Right, there's this big gap here, I think. Could now hold and head lower, but if it doesn't, then we could look for higher prices, for which I think it could because of this inversion again. We've inversed here, so it's just another sign. Lower sign fruits there. Checking the 1 hour. Yes, is at the same place. I would like to use some standard level projections. Here or here. 1 hour gap here is holding. We have some minor sell side liquidity. Get some sort of inversion here and another one here. I'm checking the 15. Prices run this low, but then it's also inversed, so it's crazy. But the 1 hour gap, I think it could hold. Then we could head here and this one here, and that means buys will be from there to 7. Now obviously that means the price will probably hit somewhere around there. Let's just wait for me to get stopped out within 1 minute. Insane, bro. It's insane. Like, bro, I was so accurate in the bias, but then I don't know why my entries were actually not off. It was just insane. Like, should I have just continued to wait or something like that? Should I just take one of deliverable-ish? Now the 15-minute could probably go higher. This thing is really off because the 1 hour no gap, 15-minute nothing. Now I'd like to see if we can retrace into this 4 hour gap at least, which ES does, but NQ doesn't. 1, 2. By the way, this PA is choppy. It's not something you'd wish to trade, honestly. Shit. Shit. Absolute dog shit. Look at how it delivers perfectly. Now, moving to break even is smart, but then, bro, then this means that it's either gets stopped out or will take profit gets hit. Look at how beautiful this thing would have looked hitting TP. So frustrating. Anyways, 40 people have got hit, but then not the best thing that could happen, I believe. When is this session gonna end? Huh? Oh, sorry. No. So all my trades almost look the same. So this was the day, it was Friday. Huh. And 17th. Edit. As you can see, end date can be edited, by the way, so we can edit the end date to be soon. Oh, come on, over here. October 28th. Okay. Which means we can prolong it till today. Right, so we've now retraced into the new, what is it, new week open gap. I think price could probably now start heading for the 4-hour gap here, or it's not here. Somewhat bullish, good inversion there. Asia high could retrace into 15-minute gap, sorry, 1-hour gap would be absolutely great. It's in the gap, 15, nothing, but 1 minute there's an inversion. And is there like any sort of SMT? There's not, but SMT is optional, so yeah, no need actually. So let's see, can we long it to target the Asia highs and put my stop around here, 37, 39 at least. Yo, this was insane. Asia highs get kicked directly after the trade is opened, and there's highs here as well. My lord, this is insane, bro. Cool, go here. Yikes, 4R, full, great R. Anyways, this was enough. So I think I tried to catch it at the time that day was in play, because obviously it's a recent thing, and we're already at the 4-hour gap. I don't know if this 4-hour gap is going to reject or do anything suspicious. I'd like to see it hold. You can also target here, by the way, and hold the position over the weekend. That's what it will take. Now the 1 hour has hit this gap here, but it looks like it's not that good. There's a 15-minute gap. Right at the open, all on the buy side. First buy side targets gets hit. Now, what next place are we gonna go to? The all-time high. That's the next possible target I would wait for, or second standard deviation level. retracement, uncooled entry point. There's a 5-minute retracement into the gap. It looks like the 5 minutes isn't doing anything fun for us. It's a gap. 15 minute is a gap. I don't know if it's gonna head to these highs after this SMT. But honestly, this thing they can take. Yay. Another W. And right after we get it, Naka tries to reverse somewhere and consolidate. Now we're in a 4-hour gap. There's a gap, 1 hour, there's a gap. Like now to see if we can head to the Asia highs. No, most of my setups that I take don't have an inversion formed in this kind of way. That's why I wouldn't like this setup as much. I'm not gonna take it. It's gonna go higher, but actually it doesn't. But that's my setup presents itself in that kind of way. So instead of like doing some fuffle, I would rather sit on my hands. Ooh, so I feel there's an opportunity after this SMT, by the way. Here, seeing that this SMT is holding, this is not interesting. 1 hour, there's a gap, and here now is my perfect entry. The inversion present like gets inversed like right at the moment where it gets formed, like a few minutes after, not waiting all this century for it to get inversed. How? like to possibly target this high here. So let's see if we can approach those highs. I'm entering of the 2 minute. Let's just sit and wait. The high here has been taken out on ES, so let's secure break even. Look at how beautiful this thing would have been. Very, very good win. Now we're in this sort of range. We'll probably now run this low, then start going higher. I think the session will now end tomorrow since I've added a few days. But obviously tomorrow I'll add a few more days until we reach the day that we're at. So we'll have relatively lows there. There's the inversion. So there's this SMT, the sweep, the inversion. I'm gonna long it aggressively from here. Target there, high there. Put my stop somewhere around there. Measure the 70.7. Let's see if this thing holds. Right now my stop will be here, and my take profit will be this high here. And let's just sit and wait. It's break even. Should have took the lowest hanging fruit. This is why I like to take the lowest hanging fruit. Like, anything can happen, bro. Anything. So there's nothing here in the daily. Nothing that important. You can see we're in a 4-hour gap. Let's see if we're gonna go lower to those lows. We're also in a 1-hour gap, so I think we could also hit here. This 1-hour gap, if this 1-hour gap holds, because we have a sweep and an SMT. So let's just wait and see. open, like 50 minutes right after the opening, really high. Now how do you think I'm gonna find an entry in QB? Consider it. Now we reverse the gap here. We have an SMT here. I think this high is down here could get run because the 5-minute is rejecting a gap. Yeah, and that's why I would like to long this. Look it here. Come on, it gets stopped out right away. Then yet another inversion. Still bullish, and the 15-minute now has better confirmations. So after this inversion, I think now I can long this to the high here. So we've made around 35k so far. We're on 23rd October, so we have like 7 days until today. So we'll probably backtest them tomorrow, and I think that was the 1 hour for today. So until next time, stay blessed. Oh, it's actually October the 31st. 3 minutes that time. Be blessed. Peace.